I'd like to speak to the matter of the effectiveness of TTAC and its role and the pleasure of it, of course, and the subject on our board on our table. There are offices. We have quite a few new officers in our staff at this time, and in the interests of giving them the better launch, I would urge that what they take a hard look at is having the effectiveness of that organization be assured. The previous committee did not add to or shape our agenda or our debates, and was an unfortunate situation. And the new staff, I am hopeful, will really see that this advisory committee is available and makes a tangible contribution to the outcomes of what we're striving to do. And so I wish them well in that, but it is vitally important, and I speak of some awareness here, that they be engaged in an awareness of making a difference, and that the channels of communication be so established so that their contributions are received and helpful to the outcomes that we're striving to do. I would just like to touch on one other item while we go on this, and this is the matter of NIMBYism as it associates with that committee, but also in the speaker's comments earlier. We're in an unfortunate situation where I don't think anybody can deny we have a struggle with public approval and support of what we're striving to do. Part of that relates to the discomfort around and a loss of opportunity around what Dockside Green has meant. Dockside Green is a tangible template of what can be done in treatment of sewage within urban communities. There are people living on top of the effluent stream, and those properties are the most expensive within that particular building block, because they have a view of an asset which is a running stream, ducks and fish. That's the effluent stream. And had Dockside Green not been so denigrated in terms of its function and contribution and technology and investment, then that awareness would be available to us all to be able to be used as an example of what can be done by today's technology in order to mitigate the anxieties of communities around there. Unfortunately, we have gone through an exercise in which that facility has been denigrated and diminished for various known reasons, and it would be my hope and trust that somehow that can be rejuvenated as an example of what can be done to mitigate the harms that sewage treatment within urban centers might mean. It needs to be revisited. It works, it has worked, and the harm done in describing it as harmful to the community is going to ripple and continue to ripple, where we can't take advantage of that as a living, working example of what can be done. Thank you, Chair.